What is going on, my man or woman that's watching this video? How's it going? This is George. I am from season 4 of HTC, and I just want to make this brief video just letting you know my thoughts and kind of my journey through this class and really joining the HTC family and just what I've learned so far and the reason why I got in this class. So starting with where I was before, I was feeling stuck. I was in a position where I felt like I couldn't progress. I couldn't take myself and bring myself to where I wanted to be, which was that next step. And I was missing. I had point A and point B where I wanted to be. I couldn't bridge that gap. So what was missing? I didn't know. So I realized that I needed to change something. And it happened to be right when I was thinking those thoughts that this class came into my life. And I decided to just take the leap because I realized that I needed to change something, and at the very least I was going to learn a skill that was going to help me just long term in life. It was going to be something that I'd invest in and truly give me some type of a skill set or a tool or whatever, to help me, maybe not in this phase of my life, but in the next phase. I was thinking in a lot of different situations how I could use this. So I wasn't trying to box myself in. And I actually ended up realizing that the abundance mindset is the biggest thing that can take you from point A to point B, just because of the gratitude that comes with. And what I found initially was how different this class was structured. I'd never taken a live class like this before, especially from somebody that has as many people vying for their attention as Dan Lok. And I was impressed, honestly. I was in a position where it's not very often, it's not very common that somebody's going to take time week after week after week to invest and spend time and truly give of themselves to so many different people at once, where they could be doing a number of different things with their time and their money, because obviously he's already wealthy without any of us working with him. And I thought that was really profound for me, at least. I was really surprised, actually. The community that was created by Dan Lok and his staff, as well as Kayvon and Desmond, all of the people on support as well, the way that they put it together, I thought that was phenomenal. The way that they encouraged everybody to be encouraging and to be supportive and to really strive to help people create that success. Allow people for a platform using the Facebook group to truly build on success after success after success, just to see, okay, well, that person can do it, why can't I? And I thought that was really important. And everybody posting out there, lots of love, lots of likes, lots of really great reactions to everybody's posts and videos or whatever content they're putting on there. It's an environment conducive for growth. So it's a well done job for all of them to put that together. And the biggest impact that I found was on my mindset. I didn't realize how many limiting beliefs I had, but once I started digging deeper into them, I realized they were all over. They were encompassing my mind. They were keeping me, at my lower self rather than allowing me to progress up higher. It was just crazy to think about, and I didn't even know that was what was holding me back at first. Not only that, but it's just so many different things were exposed to me with so much clarity that it filled in the blanks in areas of my life where I thought I'd never have clarity. And that's probably one of the most valuable things that I learned. Not just the skill set. The skill set's great, the skill set's awesome, and all of that's real, but it's the other stuff. It's the intangible stuff that I know now deep down I'm a more confident man, and I'm able to express myself in a way where I'm not worried about what anybody thinks, because I'm the one that's the dictator of my future. Whatever anybody else does doesn't really affect me unless they're paying my bills. That's what I realized. And what I'll tell you is about 12 months from now, when I'm making this video, I anticipate that I'm not going to be living in the same place. I'm going to be closing high-ticket deals full-time, right? Basically as my only source of income is what I mean, because it's going to be on a part-time schedule. But I'm going to be making about 3 or 4 times more income than I am to this day. And that's maybe conservative even, because 12 months before I started the program, I thought that I was going to have that level of result when I started the program. So 12 months before I started, I was in the same place as when I started the program. So nothing actually changed. But I can safely say that now that I've got the skill set and I know exactly what to do and how to implement it, I anticipate that in less than 12 months, I'm going to be making that income. I can just safely say that. My subconscious mind has already set its sights on that. So I'm very confident in saying that it is going to happen, and it's just a matter of time. It's just, my life just needs to catch up to where my mindset is at, which is incredible. And finally, you may be watching this video. I mean, if you've gone through, this entire testimonial, then you're already realizing that I can't make this stuff up, honestly. And so if you're skeptical, which you maybe are, maybe you're just looking for another layer of belief, I'm just going to say, what do you have to lose, right? Oh, but it's money. Yeah, it is money. However, if you're a real entrepreneur, if you're a real business owner, if you're somebody that wants to strive, if you're somebody that believes in himself or herself, what I'll tell you is that you'll always be able to make more money, but are you going to be okay staying in the same position that you're in month after month after month after month after month for another year? Is that going to be okay with you? If it is, that's fine, and you can just turn this video off, and you're probably just not going to be a good fit for the program anyway. But if you know that if you don't change something, nothing's going to change, then I would strongly advise that you take that step forward and actually change your life yourself and take responsibility for it, because I know that you can do it if you really want to. But it starts with the mindset, and it starts with that shift in commitment and a decision that needs to be made. So I look forward to seeing what decision you make, and I'll see you in the class.